So the spring workup fishing's about to kick off, so I thought I'd share some of my essential tips for success when workup fishing. Now, workup fishing is where you go out and chase workups, generally workups of gannets, and these workups come all along the east coast and the west coast. The entire North Island gets workups. You get different species under different workups, but mainly it's snapper, kahawai, kingfish, John Dory and trevally, and it's really exciting fishing. The fish size varies from little panty keepers right up to 20 pounders, 30, 40 pound kingfish. So you've got to have tackle that can handle this sort of fishing. So the nice thing is when you're fishing workups, you're generally fishing over sand, so you don't really have any obstructions to worry about that are going to bust you off. So you can fish light tackle. Now I call light tackle anything from sort of 12 pound up to about 30 pound braid and rods that suit that. Leader weights, I recommend fishing a minimum of 20, but go up to 30 if there's some really big fish around. Now the number one go-to lure when it comes to workup fishing is the Cabura style lure. And the Savage Cuddle Eye is one of the best. It's a nice heavy lure, comes in 3 or 4 really good fish catching colors, orange, pink, Lumo. And Lumo is really good for this workup fishing because when you're fishing 40, 50 meters, you get that extra bit of glow. And the Savage Eyes have really good strong hooks and nice flashy tassels. So they're a really go-to. And I'd fish one of those on a longer style rod, a bait caster. I've got one matched up with a Komodo, which has a really solid drag. Now on that, I run about a rod length of 20 pound platypus hard trace. And I've tied that onto my braid using an FG knot. And then I tie the cuttlefish onto the end of that. That's your standard go-to rig. Now there are a few tips. Sometimes you'll catch mainly snapper on that, but occasionally you'll catch kingfish. But if you want to target the kingfish a bit more actively, I'd go for more of a fluttering style lure. So the Savage Squish, which is combination squid fish jig, has a good fluttering action, and it's a lure that you work more actively and you work it higher up off the bottom. You will catch snapper on it, but if you use it in a slow jig motion with all that fluttering, that really attracts kingfish and you'll be very successful. So if I'm fishing that sort of lure, I'd fish it on a Composite Development slow graph, and I've got mine matched with a Cavella with 30 pound braid on it and a good solid drag. And that I'd definitely fish minimum of 30 pound mono, but maybe even up to 50 if there's some really big fish around. One of the other products I use a lot during spring workup fishing is ProCure Sense. Now I've been using these for quite a few years, and I found that the butt juice and the sardines seem to be the best ones for workup fishing. They work really, really well. All you do is put a little smear on your lure as you're dropping it down. So one of the biggest secrets to successful workup fishing is controlling the speed of your drift. Now some boats sail along pretty quick, so you need to use a sea anchor if you're moving too fast. And the size of the sea anchor is not dictated by the size of your boat, but how fast it drifts. So get a sea anchor that's going to really slow you down if you're out there in a bit of a breeze. It will make a huge difference to your catch ratio.